Donald Trump seems to be a little upset. He's got 4 Republican senators who are just not going along with everything he says. You got Mitch McConnell, Rand Paul, Susan Collins, and Lisa Murkowski, these four Republicans. And Trump went after them at 1 o'clock this morning, Eastern time. He did a post on his Nazi-infested social media site. Mitch McConnell of Kentucky, Susan Collins of Maine, Lisa Murkowski of Alaska, and Rand Paul, also of Kentucky, will hopefully get on the Republican bandwagon for a change and fight the Democrats. And then, he goes on his rant and he says, they're playing with the lives of the American people and right into the hands of radical left Democrats and drug cartels. Yeah, all right. I mean, the hyperbole is insane. And he goes on to the people of the great states of Kentucky, Alaska, and Maine, please contact these senators and get them to finally adhere to Republican values and ideals. I don't know, maybe we should be calling McConnell, Murkowski, Collins, and Paul and saying, please continue to oppose Donald Trump's agenda. What do you think? This mostly this rant. These 4 senators have said that they're actually considering a resolution that would end the emergency, the state of emergency that Trump has declared, economic emergency that allows him to do these tariffs. Let me explain. Congress exclusively has the right to establish tariffs and to set what those tariffs are. And when Congress sets tariffs, then they tend to work the way they're supposed to. They bring manufacturing back home because manufacturers know that those tariffs are going to be in place for quite some time because Congress did it. On the other hand, there is this one little loophole, this little provision in the law that says that during time of an emergency, and it's, it was written into the law this way with the Great Depression and World War II in mind, that during a time of an emergency, the president can unilaterally declare tariffs. So what Trump did is when he came into office, he declared a state of emergency, economic emergency. Said, we're in a crisis, even though there was no crisis. I mean, the economy was doing better than, we had lower inflation than we'd had since the 60s. We had lower unemployment than we'd had since the 50s. We had the first, the best 4 years of job growth and economic growth in the history of the United States. The Democrat from between 1980 and today, Republican presidents in aggregate have produced 0 jobs, and Democratic presidents have produced over 50 million jobs, as Larry from Los Angeles pointed out in the last hour, or the hour before that. I mean, things are going pretty good, but Trump declared the state of emergency, which gave him the power to impose tariffs. And he's been doing them. We'll put it on, we'll take it off, we'll put it on, we'll take it off. And there's even been some speculation that Trump's sons or people in Trump's family, knowing that, tomorrow he's going to put a tariff on cars, so they're short-selling car stocks, and then, and then knowing the next day that he's going to take that tariff off the next day, they start, buying, long positions on, just basically they're manipulating the market. It's a pump and dump scheme. But whatever's going on, it's just like, it's craziness, and it's hurting America, it's hurting American consumers, it's driving up prices, it's producing inflation. And so there's this resolution in the Senate that is going to come up for a vote next Tuesday, and it would basically end this state of national emergency, which means going forward, Donald Trump won't be able to impose tariffs by presidential decree. He'll have to go to Congress and ask for them. And while this resolution is largely being promoted by Democratic senators, so far, Rand Paul, Mitch McConnell, Lisa Murkowski, and Susan Collins have all indicated to various news media that they may support it. And that's what's got Trump's panties in a wad. It's what he's so upset about. So keep an eye on this. This could get real interesting.